let's solve a few questions from the chapter surface area and volume. So, first of all, if the surface area of a cube is 486 meter cube, then its volume is. So, what is the volume of a cube? So, a volume of a cube is basically A, if A is the side length, we have A into A, which is equal to A cube, right? A cube is equal to 486 meter surface area, right? So, A square is equal to 486 meter square. So, volume of a cube is A into A and area, surface area of a cube is equal to 6 times A square, right? So, 6 times A square is equal to 486 meter square. Now, A square is equal to 486 by 6, 6 8s are 48 and 6 1s are 6. So, A square we got is 81 meter square. So, A or a side length would be equal to root of 81, which is equal to 9 meter, right? Now, we have to find the volume. So, what is the volume of a cube? Volume of a cube is equal to A into A, which is equal to 9 into 9 into 9, which is 81 into 9, 9 ones are 9, 8 9s are 72. We have 729 as the answer. So, the answer for this question is 729 meter cube actually. The volume is in meter cube. How do we get meter cube? Because this is meter into meter into meter. So, we end up getting meter cube. Now, let's move on to the next question. If the volume of a cuboid is 440 centimeter cube and the area of its base is 88 centimeter square, then its height is. So, what is the question given here? The volume of a cuboid is 440 centimeters cube. So, volume of a cuboid. So, what is the volume of a cuboid? It's 2 into, we have a volume of a cuboid. Volume of cuboid is equal to length into breadth into height, right? We have length into breadth into height, right? Now, area of its base is 88 centimeter square, right? So, what is the area of the base? It is length into breadth, it is equal to 88 centimeter square. Now, we have to find the height. So, length into breadth into height is 440 centimeter cube and length into breadth is 88 centimeter cube. Now, we know that 88 into height is equal to 440 centimeter cube, right? Centimeter square, right? Now, height is equal to 440 centimeter square divided by 88, right? Centimeter square. Now, we could cut it out by 44. We have 1 and 0, we have 2 and 2 and 10 cancels out to be 5. So, the answer for this question is 5 centimeters. Now, if the volumes of two cubes are in the ratio 8:1, then the ratio of their edges are. So, the volume of two cubes are in the ratio 8:1. So, what is the volume of cube 1? Let's say it is 8V, right? And volume of cube 2 is 1V. So, what is the volume of a cube? Volume of a cube is equal to side length multiplied by itself for 3 times. That is, if I am taking a side length as A, we could get the volume of a cube to be A cube, right? So, volume of a cube is in the ratio 8:1. So, we have 8A cube to A cube as the volume. Now, when we are taking the edge length, we find the cube root of 8A cube and A cube, right? Now, what is the cube root of 8A cube? It's 2A cube and cube root of A cube would be, we have cube root of A cube. We have A and this would be 2A, right? So, A and A cancels out and the volume would be, the edge length would be in the ratio 2:1. So, let's solve this question. The maximum length of a pencil that can be kept inside a rectangular box of dimensions 8 centimeter, 6 centimeter and 2 centimeter is. So we have a rectangular box, right? Rectangular box implies it's a cuboid, right? The face is a rectangle, there it's a cuboid. So we have a rectangular box and we need to keep a pencil. So how would we keep a pencil so that the pencil is in the greatest length? Would we keep it like this? No, we won't. We could actually keep it from one diagonal to the other diagonal. Why? So that it would actually get the maximum length. So when we are trying to find the length of the length of the diagonal would be equal to the maximum length of the pencil which can be fitted inside the box. So let's find out this length. To find out this length, so I'm starting from one corner to another corner, right? Now we have this back corner and here, right? And then we have this as the base. That's the triangle, right? Now that would be equal to root of 8 square plus 6 square plus 2 square, right? The diagonal would be equal to root of 8 square plus 6 square plus 2 square. The diagonal of the cuboid, let's find out. The diagonal would be equal to root of 8 square plus 6 square plus 2 square. Now 8 square is 64, 6 square is 36 and 2 square is 4. Now 36 plus 4 is 40 and 40 plus 64 is 40 plus 60 is 100, so 40 plus 64 is 104. Now let's find the root of 104. We have 2 and we have 52. Again by 2 we have 2 and 6. Again by 2 we have 13, right? Now by 13 we have 1. So we have 2 root 13 into 2 is 26. So this is equal to 2 root 26 and the length of the pencil would be 2 root 26 centimeter. Let's move on to the next question. A plate of metal 1 centimeter thick, 9 centimeter broad and 81 centimeter long is melted into a cube. The difference in surface area of two solids is. So basically the volume of this metal would be equal to the volume of the cube, right? So what is the volume of the metal? We have 1 into 9 into 81 and what is the volume of the cube? It's A into A into A or A cube. So we have 9 into 9 into 9, 9 into 9 is 81, right, is equal to A into A into A. So what is A? A is equal to 9 centimeter cube. A is equal to 9 centimeter. So the side length of the cube would be 9 centimeter. Now we have to find the difference in surface area of two solids. So the surface area of the cuboid or the metal would be equal to, what is the surface area of the cuboid? That would be equal to 2 times LB plus BH plus LH. 2 times LB plus BH plus LH, right? We actually put in all length of the rectangle, breadth of the rectangle and height of the rectangle. We actually have the combination of this. So we have 2 times, what is L into B? We have 81 into 9, 81 into 9, 72, 729, right? Plus B into H, what is B? 9 and height is equal to 1. So 9 plus L into H, we have 81 into 1 which is 81. So we have 2 times 729 plus 9 plus 81. So this is 10 and plus 9 is 19. 10 plus 1 is 11. So 819 and we have 819 into 2. That is 9 2s are 18, 2 1s are 2 and 3, 8 8s are 16. So we have 1638 centimeter square to be the surface area of the cuboid. Now what is the surface area of the cube? Surface area of the cube is equal to 6 times A square, right? That is equal to 6 into what is A? 9 square, right? A is 9, so A square becomes 9 square. So 6 into 81. 81 into 6 is 6 1s are 6, 8 6 8s are 48. So what is the difference between the surface area of both of these? It's 1638 minus 486. So 8 minus 6 is 2, this is 13, this is 5. So this becomes 1, this becomes this is 5 minus 4 is 1, and 13 minus 8 is 5. We get 1152 centimeter square to be the answer for this question. Now, how many 6 meter cubes can be cut from a cuboid measuring 18 meter, 15 meter and 8 meter? So, we have a cuboid here, that is we have a rectangle. So, we have another rectangle, right? We draw this and we get a cuboid. Now, we have to cut cubes which are of the side 6 meters, right? So, A is equal to 6 meter. Now, the volume of the cube would be, volume of the cube is A cube, which means 6 cube. Here 6 into 6 is 36, 36 into 6 is 18, 19, 20, 21. So, 216 it is. Volume of the cube is 216 meter cube, right? Now, what is the volume of the cuboid? Volume of cuboid is equal to 18 into 15 into 8. So, what is 15 into 8? 8 5s are 40, 8 1s are 8 and plus 4 is 12, 120. Now, 12 into 18, we have 8 2s are 16, 8 1s are 8 and 9, 2 1s are 2 and 1. So, we have 6, 11 and 2, we have 2160, right, centimeter cube. So, how many 216 centimeter cubes can be cut from 2160 centimeter cubes? The answer is pretty simple, that is 2160 divided by 216, which leaves us with 10. So, the answer for this question is 10. Now, let's move on to the next question. The length, breadth and height of a room are in the ratio 3:2:1. If the volume is 1296 meter cube, then find its breadth. So, basically the length is said to be 3x, breadth is said to be 2x and height is said to be x. The volume is 1296. So, what is the volume? Its length into breadth into height. So, basically 3x into 2x into x would be equal to 1296 meter cube, right? Now, what is 3 into 2? 6. Now, 6 into x cube is equal to 1296 meter cube, right? Now, x cube is equal to 1296 divided by 6. So, we have 1, 2, 6 are 12. Now, 1, 6 are 6, we have 3 and 36, we have 6. So, x cube is equal to 216. So, x is equal to cube root of 216, which gives us 6, right? Now, x is equal to 6. We need to find the breadth. Breadth is what? 2x. So, breadth is equal to 6 into 2, that's 12 meter. Now, breadth of the room is 12 meter. Now, let's move on to the next question. The total surface area of a right circular cylinder whose height is 15 meters and radius of the base is 7 centimeter is. So, we have to find this total surface area of a right circular cylinder. So, we have a right circular cylinder here, right? Now, we have to find the radius of the base is given. We have to find the total surface area. What would be the total surface area be? We have 2 pi r squares here. So, 2 into pi r square plus what is the curved surface area? It would be pi r h, right? So, pi r into h is the curved surface area, or 2 pi r h, right? 2 pi r h is the curved surface area. So, we have 2 pi r into r plus h. Now, let's substitute the numbers here. We have total surface area is equal to 2 into 22 by 7 into radius is 7 centimeter. So, 7 into what is 7 plus 15, right? Now, 7 and 7 could cancel out. We have 44 into what is 7 plus 15? 22, right? 5 plus 15 is 20 plus 2 is 22. So, now we have 44 into 22. That is 4 2s are 8, 2 4s are 8, 2 4s are 8 and 2 4s are 8, 8, 16 and 9. We have 968 centimeter squares to be the answer. Now let's move on to the next question. The sum of the radius of the base and the height of a cylinder is 37 meter. If the total surface area of the solid cylinder is 1628 meter square, then the circumference of the base of the cylinder is the sum of radius of the base and the height of a cylinder. Sum of radius of the base plus height of a cylinder is equal to 37 meters, right? If the total surface area of the cylinder is 1628, then the circumference of the base of the cylinder is. So what is the equation for total surface area of a cylinder? We have 2 pi r into r plus h, right? Now we got what is r plus h. We have to find the circumference of the base of the area, which is the perimeter of the base of the area. For that, we have to first find the radius of the circle, right? Now TSA is given to be 1628, which is equal to 2 pi. We could give the value as 22 by 7 into r plus h is 37, right? So we could take it to the other side. Everything except r is taken to the other side. We have 1628 into 7 divided by 2 into 22 into 37, right? We could cancel both of them out. We have 8 2s are 16, 1 2s are 2 and 4 2s are 8, right? Now again with 2 we have 4 2s are 8, 0 and 7, and we have 11 here. Now 407 into 7, 407 into 7 is 7 7s are 49. We have 4 here, 7 4s are 28. So this becomes 2849. 2849 divided by 11 into 37, right? So if we cut this out by 11, what would we get? We have 2 times 11 is equal to 22. 64, we have 5 times 11 is equal to 55. 55 and 64, what is the difference? 9. So 99, right? So we'll get 2 times 11 to be 22. 6 is the remainder. In 64, we have 5 times 11. 55, 9 is the remainder, and 99, 9 times 11, right? Now let's see 37 and 29. So what is 7 sevens? 49, 4, 7 3s are 21 plus 4 is 25. So basically we got this as 7. So the radius is given to be 7 here. Now we have to find the circumference of the base. Circumference means perimeter. Perimeter is equal to 2 pi r, and pi is equal to 22 by 7 into r is 7. So we could cancel out these both 7s and we get the answer to be 2 into 22, that is 44 meter. 44 meter is the answer for this question. So let's move on to the next question. The circumference of a base of a 9 meter wooden solid cone is 44 meters. The slant height of the cone is. So basically we have a cone, right? Now what all is given in the question? We have a 9 meter wooden solid cone. So what is this 9 meter? 9 meter is the height, right? It's the height of the cone. So we have height is equal to 9 meters, right? Now what is the perimeter of the base? It's 2 pi r. It's 44 meter, right? Now let's calculate what is r then. 2 into 22 by 7 into r is equal to 44. Now we have 2, r is equal to 44 into 7 by 2 into 22. We could cancel 2 into 22 and 44. So r is equal to 7 meters. So the radius is 7 meters. Now we have to find the slanted height. The slanted height is this height, right? So this is the slanted height. This is the slanted height. Now what do you see here? If we actually take out this portion, we have height, we have radius, and this is slanted height. So this is slanted height, we have height and radius. So what do we see here? This is a right angled triangle. So how do we find the hypotenuse of a right angled triangle? We use the theorem called Pythagoras theorem. So according to Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus altitude square. And what is the hypotenuse here? It's the slanted height. So L square is equal to base square is R square plus A square is H square, right? Now what is L? L is equal to root of R square plus H square. Now we have R to be 7, 7 square is 49 and H to be 9. So 9 square is 81. Now what is root of 49 plus 81? We have 9 plus 1 is equal to 10, right? 1 balance, and 8 plus 4 is 12 and 130, right? So the slanted height would be root of 130 meters. Now let's move on to the next question. So let's solve this question. The diameter of a right circular cone is 12 meter and the slant height is 10 meter. So we have a cone, right? Now the slant height is 10 meter, radius would be equal to 6 meters. Why? Because the diameter is 12 meter. Now we have to find the total surface area of cone. Total surface area of the cone is equal to pi r square is the base plus pi r h. Pi r L actually. L is the slanted height. So 22 by 7 into r square is 36 plus 22 by 7 into r is 6 and L is 10, right? So we have 22 into 36 first. So 6 2s are 12, 6 2s are 12 and 1 is 13, 3 2s are 6, 3 2s are 6, we have 2, 9 and 7. So we have 792 by 7 here, and here we have 22 into 6. So we have 6 2s are 12, 6 2s are 12 and 1 is 13. So 132 0 by 7. So we have 1320 plus 792. 2, 9 plus 2 is 11, 7 plus 3 is 10 and 11. We have 2112 by 7 centimeter or meter square. The answer is 2112 by 7 meter square. Now, how many meters of cloth 50 meters wide will be required to make a conical tent, the radius of whose base is 7 meters and whose height is 24 meters. So we have to find the total surface area of this, both of these, the cloth and the conical tent. So we have a tent in the shape of cone, right? What all are the specifications given here? We have the base is 7 meter, radius base is 7 meter, and what is the height? Height is given to be 24 meters. So how do we find the slant height? Slant height is equal to root of 7 square, which is 49, plus 24 square. So what is 24 square? We have 24 into 24, 4 4s is 16, 4 2s are 8 and 9. So 4 2s are 8 and 2 2s are 4, we have 6, 9 plus 8 is 17 and 5, so this is 576. 576. So 576 plus 49, we have 6 plus 9 is 15, 7 plus 4 is 11, plus 1 is 12, 5 plus 1 is 6. So that is root of 625, which is equal to 25, right? So the length is equal to, slant height is equal to 25. Now we have to find the volume surface area of the cone. So the total surface area of the cone would be equal to pi r square plus pi r h, right? Now pi r square is equal to 22 by 7 into 7 plus, what is pi r h? We have 22 by 7 into 7 is r and h is L, right? L is 25, right? Now we have 7 and 7 cancelled out, 7 and 7 cancelled out. So 22 plus 25 into 22, right? 25 into 22, 5 2s are 10, 2 2s are 4 and 1 is 5, 5 2s are 10, 2 2s are 4 and 1 is 5. So we have 550. So we have 550 here. So 22 plus 550 is equal to 2, 7 and 5. We have 572 to be the total surface area. Now what is the area that would require, how many meters of cloth? 50 meters wide. So n meters of 50 meter cloth is actually used to cover 572 meter of fabric. So N is equal to 572 divided by 50. Again, we get 57.2 by 5, right? 5 and 5 would cancel out 1, 2, 12 point, again 0, 4. So the answer is 12 meter. Now, it is required to make a hollow cone 24 centimeter high whose base radius is 7 centimeter. The area of sheet required including the base is. So we have to make a hollow cone. So this is a hollow cone, there is nothing inside, right? Now, whose base radius is 7 meter and 24 centimeter high. So we already know the slant height is equal to 25, which we just calculated, right? Now, the area of sheet required including the base. So what is the area required? It's pi r square plus pi rl, right? So what is 22 by 7 into r is 7. So 7 square plus pi rl. This is 22 by 7 into r is 7 into this is 25. So this and this would cancel out, 7 and 7 should cancel out. So 22 into 7, 7 2s are 14, 7 2s are 14 and 1 is 154. That is 154 plus, what did we find as 22 into 22 into 25? It's 550, right? So this is 550. So what is 154 plus 550? We have 4, we have 10, we have 6 and 7. We get the answer to be 704 centimeter square. So the answer for this question is 704 centimeter square. Now, if the base radius and the height of a circular cone are increased by 20%, then the percentage increase in the volume approximately, right? So what is the volume of a cone? A volume of a cone is equal to 1 by 3 pi r square h, right? Now, if the base radius and the height of the circular cone, so this and this is increased by 20%. So V is equal to this and V dash is equal to 1 by 3 pi r plus 20 by 100 of r square plus into h plus 20 by 100 of h, right? Now this would be equal to 1 by 3 into pi into what is r, what is the new r? R dash would be equal to 100 r plus 20 r is 120 r plus by 100 the whole square plus 100 h plus 20, 120 h by 100, right? This would be equal to 1 by 3 pi into, this would cancel out and 12 and 10 would cancel out with let's say 2, we have 6 and 5. So 6 square is 36 r square by 5 square is 25, right? Plus we have again 6 by 5 here, 6 by 5 h, right? Now how much would V dash increase? To find that out, we could put V dash, so we could say that V dash minus V, how much is the increase in the volume, is equal to 1 by 3 pi 36 by 25 r square plus 6 by 5 h minus 1 by 3 pi r square h, right? So this would be 1 by 3 pi r square h is taken as common. Now we have 36 into 6 by 25 into 5, right? Now what is 36 into 6? This is V. So we get V dash minus V is equal to V into 36 into 6. 6 6 are 36, 6 3 are 18, 19, 20, 21. So we have 216 by 25 into 5. 5 5s are 25, 2 5s are 10 and 11, 12, 125, right? So we have to calculate the percentage increase in volume, right? So V dash minus V is this. So we have to find what is the percentage increase in volume. Now we take the ratio. So V dash by V. Let's find the increase in volume now. Increase in volume would be V dash minus V. So V dash minus V would be, V dash is 1 by 3 pi R square is V, and pi R square H, we have 36 into 25, which is 216 by 125. 216 by 125 minus 1 by 3 pi R square H. So this we could write as V into 216 by 125 minus V, right? So this would become 216V minus 125V. So we have 216V minus 125V by 125, right? This would be equal to 216 minus 125. We have 1, 11 and 1. So 9 plus 2 is 11. So 91 by 125, right? Now what is the percentage here? We have 91V by 125 into 1 by V, out of V, right, into 100. So V and V cancels out, and 91 and 125 we have, let's say, what is the ratio of 91 and 125? Let's see, 91 and 125. So what is 91 into 5? 5 ones are 5, 9 5s are 45, right? That's too much. Now this would be approximately, what is 91 into 2? 2, 182. Still no. So how much do we get? It's 1 point something in the denominator, right? It's 1 point something in the denominator. So 91 by 125 into 100, we get around 72.81. This would be 9100 by 125, and we get 72.81 percentage, right? Now 72.81 is very close to 73 percentage. So 73 is the right answer. Now let's move on to the next question. The lateral surface area of a hollow cylinder is 4224 centimeter square. If it is cut along its height and formed a rectangular sheet of width 33 centimeter, find the perimeter of the rectangular sheet. So we have a lateral surface area of a hollow cylinder. So what is the lateral surface area? It's 2 pi RL is equal to 4224 centimeter square, right? Now it is cut along its height and formed a rectangular sheet of width 33 centimeter, right? So width is 33 centimeter. So what is the width means? Here H and L is equal in the case of a cylinder. So this would be 2 into 22 by 7 into R into 33 is equal to 4224, right? Now R becomes 4224 into 7 divided by 2 into 22 into 33. Now let's divide this by 11. We get 3 11s of 33. 33 and 42 have a difference of 9. Now 8 11s are 88. 88 and 9 have a 99 have a difference of 4. Now 44 we have 4 times. Now we could cut this out again by 2. 1 2s are 2, 9 2s are 18 and 2, right? Now 33 and 192 could be cut out by 3. We'll get 11 here. We get 6 3s are 18 and 1 2 4. So we got the answer to be 64 into 7 by 11, right? So we got 2, 22 and 33 down and 7 up. Okay. So this is the radius, right? The radius of the base would be equal to so we have a 2 again here. We have a 2 here, right? So we have a 2. So 2 and 64, 32. So we get 32 into 7 by 11 as the radius. Now we have to find the perimeter of the rectangle. For that we have to find the length. Length is equal to 2 pi r, right? Or perimeter. Perimeter is equal to the length of the triangle. So perimeter is equal to 2 into 22 by 7 into 32 into 7 by 11. So this would become 2 and 7 would cancel out. We have 32 into 4. 4 2s are 8 and 3 4s are 12. We have 128 as the length, right? Now perimeter is equal to 2 into length plus breadth. So 2 times what is length? Length is 128. Now breadth is 33. So 2 times 8 3 is 33 plus 18. 128 plus 33. 8 plus 3 is 11. 2 plus 3 is 5 and 6. So 1. So 161 into 2 becomes 2. 2 and 2 ones are 2 and 3. The answer is 322 centimeter. Now these are a few questions from the chapter surface area and volume. I hope it's clear.